Good morning, everyone. This is our full online coupon workshop. So as we have folks join us, we will get started probably in another minute or so. It's tricky. I don't want to just dive right in. And I have people that just got the alert and got on. So today we are going to cover everything that I can possibly think of to unplug my couponing brain and put it in your brain. That's our goal. So as as we go through, if it's a little more than you can handle, I am going to put a link in the comments on the Facebook side and on the YouTube side. It is a link to a full couponing workbook. So I would encourage you to download that and to save it. It's going to be great to just read after the fact because, there's a lot of information that we're going to try to hit on today. So as we go through, again, if you think of something, it's probably in the book. If you've got questions after the fact, it's probably in the book as well. So I just stuck that link in on the comments on the Facebook side, and YouTube folks, I'm going over to stick it in the comments for y'all now too. So sorry, you just have me today. Normally when I do a live video, we also have my husband, and he helps to run links because it's not something I can always just quickly do myself. So as we go through, if you need links, then give me a minute, basically, but I'll try my best. So we are going to go through all sorts of things. It's good to see everybody already jumping in. And hello to everyone. So as we go through, I do want to emphasize one thing. I know that we're not all in the same area. So much of what we're going to talk about is actually good across the country. Now, if you aren't in the United States and somehow this popped in, I don't know that I can help you. But in the United States, we really do see the same concept with our grocery sales, with our coupons, with our deals in general. Yes, I run a site called Southern Savers, but you could live in Iowa and you're going to have the same CVS deals that we have down here in Columbia, South Carolina. So no matter where you're from, all of this is going to apply. And I may end up using, a particular store as an example. Just try to mentally apply that to your store. And I will give you some tips specific for lots of different stores too. So if you've got a particular store, shout it out. Let me know. If I don't know that store, I'll tell you. But if I do, I'll try my best to help you. So I would love to know where you're from. So just so I have an idea, are we in the South? I did a coupon workshop online a couple weeks ago, and I had someone from Minnesota. Just in general, what do we look like in terms of our mix-up? So I'd love for you guys to put that in there. Kayla from Tennessee. And Kentucky Nana, I'm going to go with Kentucky on your name. And Ergen, I see your message. You're dealing with coupon burnout. It is a real thing. I've actually done posts on that in the past, how to help yourself if you're in that boat. And the best thing you can do, Ergen, for right now is continue to shop the sales in your grocery store so that you're staying stocked, but maybe actually take a hiatus from a particular type of coupon. So maybe you're going to say, you know what, no insert coupons for a little while, or I'm going to narrow it down to one mobile app. One thing that significantly helped me, because I'm on year 15 of couponing, is that I only shop once a week. So I don't care if a crazy good deal comes out and the whole world was free. Now, it doesn't really happen, but you get the idea. I only shop on my day, and if the deals are still there when I get there, great. If they're not, I have enough free toothpaste or whatever the item is. It's not going to be the only sale that we're going to see on that item. So I don't know if that'll help, but, hopefully. Okay, so I see Angie's from Rhode Island and Christine's in Missouri, Mary in Virginia. We do have lots of folks from all over today. Eileen, you're right down the road, and Deborah too, Somerville and Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. North Dakota, Stephanie, you might win. And we are. So I love it. It does help me to know where we all are so that we are kind of, trying to cover everything that y'all have. Okay, I love it. Okay, we're going to dive in. We've got a lot of folks that are on now. So to get us started and to help me stay a little on track, I'm going to use a PowerPoint to go along with us. It gives you something to look at too. If you scroll back up through the comments, guys, so if you just joined in, I did put a link in the comments to a full online workbook. You don't need to stop what you're doing and download it right now, but it will help. So just to emphasize that, it'll help. Oh no, Kelly, you can't play the live feed again after downloading the book. You may just need to completely close your browser, Kelly, and reopen it, and maybe that will help you. I don't know if you'll even see that note, but just try it, and I'll chat that to you too. Okay, sorry. This is why I use my husband to help with comments, guys. I can't talk and type. Okay, I'm going to dive in. I'm going to turn on the PowerPoint and get us going this way. So in terms of couponing, the first thing I want you to get is that our goal is to go into the store and only buy what is on sale. And that does not mean that it has a sale tag. Sale tags are made by marketing departments. Weekly ads are made by marketing departments. Everything in them is not on sale. So you can't trust the sale tag. These are just two examples. The one on your left, it's on sale for a penny off of its normal price. That's not a sale. The one on your right, this is a game Target regularly plays. It's actually 39 cents more on this particular week. So cannot just immediately assume that because I see that sale tag or because I see it in the weekly ad that this is the week to grab it. No, that's not how it works. We really do want to focus on only buying what is on sale. So if I were to ask, someone who's brand new, you've decided, yeah, I want to figure out how to do this, and I said, hey, do you shop the sales? You'd probably say yes. But in reality, you don't. To truly be a sale shopper means that if I'm out of it, I don't buy it. We are going to wait until it is on sale. Now, obviously, there are some exceptions. If we were to completely run out of toilet paper, I'm not going to make the whole family go find leaves. But we are going to do our best to wait as long as we can or to find a deal for those items. So to truly be a sale shopper actually means that I approach the grocery store completely different. I'm not standing in my pantry and making a list of what I'm out of and then going to the store and buying those items. I am only looking at the list on Southern Savers or looking at a weekly ad, focusing on what is really on sale and buying those items and stocking up on them so that I'm good until they're back on sale. And we're going to talk about that. But just so you kind of get that concept, are you really doing that? Think about your last trip to the grocery store. How much of what you grabbed was because you were out of it versus I only focused on what was on sale. So that's your first tip, really, or trick. It's not going to be simple, but it's you changing your relationship with the grocery store. Is not there to provide everything that I want right now. It is only there to provide the sales that are running this week. So hopefully, just that part right there could be pretty life-changing because you're not paying full price. If I wait until something is really on sale, really, we're going to get there too, then I am really getting to name the price that I want to pay for that item. I'm not having to just pay full price, maybe grab the house brand so it feels better. I'm able to pay the price that I'm willing to pay for that item because I waited, because I stocked up. So we're going to dive into how to do that through everything, but just so you get where we're going. That's our goal today. So a couple myths to hit here first. House brands versus national brands. We've been trained to think that a house brand is a savings, and it's not. Honestly, my way of looking at a house brand is that it's there to take away your guilt. It's there it's taking away the fact that you didn't follow what was on sale. But hey, there's a cheaper option, so no guilt about not following sales. We usually will beat the house brand product with a national brand deal. I will be able to get cereal for, what this week you can get it for 77 cents at CVS. So you can get some pretty sweet deals on all sorts of things, national brand, you are not going to walk in and find house brand cereal for 77 cents. It's just not going to happen. So we will beat that house brand if we're waiting for actual sales using coupons and other deals on those national brands. The other big myth is bulk. I mean, we've got all of our warehouses. I have twins. That's actually what started me in couponing. My twins are currently this morning taking the SAT. So they're juniors in high school. But my goal when they were little was, if I could just get someone to deliver a truckload of diapers, we would have found the deal. But in reality, that's wrong. Now, I wasn't couponing until they turned like 1.5, but I didn't know. Now, looking back, bulk is not the way to go. We actually will get a better price focusing on the smaller size packages and using coupons and mobile offers on each one of them rather than focusing on that massive bottle of detergent or the really huge box of diapers. We will have a better price with the smaller packs on everything. So diapers and detergent are just 2 examples, but it really does apply to almost everything. So Walmart, our big box stores versus the grocery store, that's another one. If you grew up in my generation, we kind of went to Walmart for fun. Now, I lived in a tiny little town, but still just went and walked around Walmart. The deals are not what you think they are. So Walmart comes out and tells you their slogan is always low prices. That really means nothing's on sale today. But if you want to buy it, that's fine. No, the grocery store will beat Walmart when we're following actual sales and we're using those coupons. So don't need to be in Walmart. You can, but you will do better. And the last one is like my hesitant Aldi. I know that so many of you guys love Aldi. Here's a few things. Number one, you cannot get everything you need in Aldi. They don't actually sell every product. And so you're going to find yourself in another store. What I would recommend if you are a diehard Aldi loyalist is that you make Aldi your price book. If I can end up beating that Aldi price in a grocery store with a sale and a coupon, do it. If you can't, then you stick with your Aldi and you're happy. I will tell you, I don't shop Aldi. So for our family, kind of following these myths and following the general stocking up, buying it when it's on sale that we're going to hit even more here in a second, we live on a budget of about $500 a month, really less than that. I aim for no more than $100 a week. There are 7 of us, and that works perfectly. I don't have anyone in diapers anymore, but even when I had somebody that was little, we still lived on that budget. I have not changed that number for us in over 10 years. That includes our produce co-op baskets that I'll also explain, and meat that we don't buy in grocery stores, but we buy in bulk other places. It's all coming out of the grocery budget. So just so you kind of see where it fits for our family, I am not going to, say, hey, you need to live on this much money. Your budget is your thing. But I just want you to see how it works for us. So everyone is different. We're all eating different things. So we can't just come and say we can all live on this amount because one person does it. No, if you're eating like appetizers and wine and cheese before your meals, that isn't going to fit in my budget. We eat pretty basic meals. We had what my children call amazing chicken last night for dinner, broccoli and a salad. My husband and I are currently doing keto. The kids had a slice of bread that I'd found on clearance. So that was their starch. That's a meal for us. It's a very delicious meal with fresh broccoli and fresh salad. So, still healthy all the way around, but we're not doing a lot of sides of wine. We don't buy a lot of soda or juice. So there are lots of ways that you can cut your budget by reducing some of those items. And we've definitely done that. So when I tell you we live on that budget, some of those items may not be there that are in yours. Okay. So to dive back in, let's talk about what a sale is here. And if you download the book when we're done, or you download it at the beginning, you'll actually see this image in the book. And I kind of think of this like a bouncing ball, but every time you go into the store, the price for the items that you're grabbing are different. So cereal to me makes the best example. If I went into the store one week, this might be $3 this is a little tiny 12-ounce box, $3. Next week, this might be 2 for $4. The week after that, it might be buy one, get one. At some point, it's going to hit its lowest price, which for me is cereal that is around $1 a box. I'm happy to pay $1 after the sale and after the coupon. That's the only price that I want you to remember. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I've got to, think about where we are and, oh, what was the price last week? Just remember your best price. And you will do this on your own. But again, if you downloaded the book, there's a by price list in the book, and it tells you kind of what a good price is for the items that you've purchased. Use that. But the minute you go to the store and you pay, like me this week, we could all go to CVS through tonight and get 77-cent General Mills cereal. You are not going to forget that. You are going to be crazy excited. I just paid 77 cents for cereal. Some of you are going to post it to social media. You don't need a piece of paper to tell you what a good price is at that point. You've done it. You've achieved it. And so once you do that on various products, these prices are going to be in your head because this is where it gets fun. You paid 25 cents for pasta. You get the idea. The prices are crazy low compared to what you have been doing. So don't worry about the fact that that price is always changing. Just focus on that lowest price. I do want you to learn them. It's not going to require flashcards. It's not super hard. It's fun. You just named your own price for a lot of things that you're grabbing. So don't panic. But it really does help you to make sure when you're walking down the cereal aisle and everything has a sale tag, is this a real sale? Is this when I want to buy it? So there's a magical number here too, and you can see kind of off to the side on this PowerPoint, but it's 40%. We're looking for items in the grocery store to be at least 40% off. So all those pretend tags that I'm talking about or things that are in your weekly ad, if they are not 40% off, they are not on sale. They will come lower. Now, there are things that are going to beat that. You're going to see your buy one, get one deals. They're 50% off. Great. But not everything goes to 50% off, so we really can't use that as our number threshold. I mean, you will never in your lifetime see Tide or most Procter & Gamble products for that matter on BOGO deals. So you can't sit there and always look for 50. We're going to look for 40. That's our magical number. For most items in the grocery store, we're going to be set. Now, my folks that maybe you only shop the perimeter, you shop the produce, the meat, the dairy, and you leave the store, even those items do go on sale. In produce, we may not see 40%, but you'll learn what those good prices are for the items that you're grabbing, and you still follow those sales. So even if you're not doing canned and packaged and you know what, my kids will eat it, and is it the healthiest breakfast? No, I know that. We're not going to go there here. For me, with 5 kids, I put food in front of you, and you didn't go hungry this morning, and I'm not going to have mom guilt over what it was. So seriously, I'm actually hanging this morning at my mom's house because it's super, super close to where my kids are testing. But if my kids were here, my mother would have made them French toast, and you can't tell me it's any better. Whatever, just feed them. Just feed your kids. That's where we are right now in life. So the other side of this, I'm going to buy it when it's on sale, 40% off, is that I now want to make sure I get enough so that I don't run out. I don't have to have it. I can make it until it is back on sale. So this is the other little number I need you to remember. And grocery sales, they run about 6 to 8 weeks in their cycle length. Now, I know some of you are up north, my North Dakota, my Minnesota folks. Sometimes grocery sales are more like 10 to 12 weeks up there. And when I say actual sales, we're talking that 40, that 50% off. So it can be a little longer for you. You'll start to see in the grocery stores, you'll start to kind of learn, this was on sale recently. Or maybe I bought a little too much the last time. I can buy just a few less this time. But it will come on sale for us in the South every 6 to 8 weeks. We like to eat down here, I think, is why our sales cycles run a little faster. The other thing to notice is that there are some seasonal items, so don't be scared. As I tell you, everything goes on sale every 6 or 8 weeks. You already know that there are some things that don't fit in that. So I'm not going to see spiral cut ham. I'm not going to see Peeps, whatever. These aren't things that you have to have every 6 weeks. but they really do follow their seasonal. We're going to only get them around those holiday type sales. Everything else, though, you're good. So this means I go in, I see that something that we love is on sale. I have a coupon. It's crazy cheap. I want to get enough of that item to last me 6 weeks. And if I don't, then I'm going to run out and I'm going to have to pay a much higher price the next time that I come in. So that's where you make the switch and you become an actual sale-based shopper because you can. I am not running out of things. I can make it until it is back on sale. Now, before you go crazy here, just to give you a little warning, 6 weeks, it is not as long as you think it is. And you are not going to eat tacos 10 times in the next 6 weeks. It's just not going to happen. So really, when you're looking at that 6 week mark, you need maybe, max, I would guess 3. Most of us, we rotate between 10 to 12 meals when you think about it. So you're not even eating the same thing every single week. Now, I have some kiddos who would gladly pick spaghetti once a week, but then I have a husband who doesn't like pasta. So even spaghetti in our house is not an every week occurrence. You'll quickly get the idea of how much your family needs for those items. If this panics you, though, put a piece of paper on the fridge, put a piece of paper in the pantry, and when you take something out for the first 3 or 4 days, write it down and get an idea over, if you want to do a whole week, great, but it's going to give you an idea of what you are using. I took a can of cream mushroom soup, whatever, just listing it out so that you are seeing your usage. Put a tick mark next to it, make it easy on yourself once you've actually used that item more than once. But that's going to give you an idea too, how much do I actually need? And you'll start to see it's really not that much. So no bomb shelters behind the house, no taking over the garage. We really don't need to be there. When we first got started, Ergen mentioned that he's dealing with burnout. So this is where too, I don't know, Ergen, what your storage looks like. But if you've hit a point where you're like, oh wow, we have enough laundry detergent to last us the whole year. Guys, we see detergent deals all the time. Just stop buying them. It's okay. You don't need to grab any more. You're going to be just fine. Now, sometimes you don't realize how much you've been overbuying too. So a couple of weeks ago, our dryer died and I had to move everything off the washer and dryer. I don't know if y'all live the way we do, but the tops of our washer and dryers are a little crazy. We have front loaders, obviously. Moved it all off, getting up in the cabinet that's above them that I can never reach anyway, and realizing, wow, I have been storing a lot of laundry detergent up there for quite a while. So I'm currently on self-imposed laundry restriction. I don't need it. I know that it may be free, that it may be $1 in other places. You can donate it if you really want to grab it. But for me right now, we're actually trying to keep our budget crazy tight, even tighter than we normally do. So yes, I've got really high value all coupons. I'm not using them. So, confessions here, it's okay. If you have a ton, it's okay to not use those coupons and to tone it down because you will end up with a ton. You'll be so excited at $1 all or free all that you can't stay home. Well, at some point you can't, because you've got way, way more than you need. So, hopefully that helps a little for anyone that's feeling overwhelmed or has been at this for a while. Now, I mentioned in terms of figuring out sale items that there's a buy price list. Oops, wrong button. That there's a buy price list in the workbook that I put a link in for y'all to download. But there's also a feature on Southern Savers that you can pull up and you can use anytime you want to search for items and to see not only what is on sale right now, but then to also see what the current lowest prices is. So this is the item search. You can put in anything you want right here. You can put in a date in the past. It's your own historical price book. So if you do, love a particular product, let's see, I have, I'm looking at what's next to me. I have a bottle of Garnier Fructis here. So we're going to do that. We're going to be really specific and say, I really want Garnier Fructis. Maybe you have a coupon. You want to know where to use it the best. So I can hit search current deals. It's going to show me the deals right now, this week, for Garnier Fructis. And I have it actually limited because I've logged in and set it in my profile to only show me 6. So let's have it show me all of them. Show me every Garnier Fructis deal currently going on. And you get a number of them. These are all the current deals in all the current stores. We've got $1.32 in Walmart. We've got $1 in CVS. You start to get that idea. But I could also, if this random example here, but if this was an absolute favorite, I'm gonna just pick 2 so that we don't end up with something crazy. Let's go, or we'll pick 3. We'll go CVS, Food Lion, and Kroger, and we're gonna put in a date. You can go as far back as 6 months. That's gonna be a lot of data, so I do recommend that you pare it down by a few stores, because even you are like, there's so many sales. But let's go back all the way to June, Garnier Fructis, and now I can get an idea. In those 3 stores that I picked, what's the lowest price that we've seen for this item? We have it for $1 there back in June. You get the idea. You could do this with anything that you wanted. So if you're trying to figure out what is a good price for blank, plug it in with a date 2 or 3 months back, see what the sales have looked like for your store or for a few stores in your area so that you know what you're aiming for as you're out shopping now. Use that. That's the item search. It is on the site on the top of the right-hand sidebar. If you're using the mobile version or the app, it is in the bottom bar of the mobile app. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep tabs as we go, but let me catch back up on some questions here too. Let's see. So Tawana says, have I noticed that they're slipping shrinkflation on us? They are, Tawana. That's one of the biggest ways that we're seeing, and we will continue to see on inflation, is that the sizes of our boxes are getting smaller and smaller. This is a 12-ounce box, but I've seen General Mills as low as 8 ounces. I've seen Kellogg's go that low as well. That's a super tiny box of cereal. And we'll see the same continue to happen in most of our brands because people don't think about the sizes. They'll remember the prices, but they won't remember the sizes. And so brands know that. And they can make that switch and make you feel like nothing happened. Except when you get home, you're like, man, we go through cereal so much faster than we used to because you just didn't realize that your box of cereal became 4 ounces smaller than it was the last time. Okay. And Jolene, I agree. So coupon inserts, she's saying they're mostly cosmetics and Family Dollar ads, and they're very small. So one tip with inserts is to try to get a coupon insert that is from a bigger city. The larger the city, the more coupons are in that insert. And it can be a striking difference between the two. Our local inserts, I grabbed those, I guess it was last week or 2 weeks ago, and the Smart Source insert in my local paper, it had 3 coupons in it. The Smart Source that I get from coupons, Sunday coupon inserts, which is where I order my inserts, and we'll get there in a second, it had maybe 30. So it really does have a difference based on the bigger the city, the more coupons are in that city's paper. So hopefully that will help a little bit if you're able to go somewhere else. Okay, and yes, we have a lot of digital coupons. So switching to the digital side is a huge way to save as well. Okay. And then jumping back in, I think I've caught up with everyone. We'll continue on here. One big one that I do want to, I can't be the little person on your shoulder in the grocery store, but this is one area when folks come back to me and they say, hey, Jenny, I'm not hitting 30% or I'm not even getting to the 40%. Keep in mind, we save usually about 60 to 70% on every trip in the grocery store. This is one of the reasons why. How many brand loyalties do you have? Because every brand loyalty that you have is you choosing to pay more for that brand. Now, if your brand loyalty is Purex, you're set. It's one of the cheapest detergents that's out there. But for most of us, that's not the case. So Tide versus All. Right now, we have crazy cheap All. And the best price you're going to get on Tide this week, like $3.99, maybe $2.99, depending on the store you're in and the coupons you have. But really, they're no comparison. Same size bottle, and you're choosing to pay more. So what I would encourage you to do, I can't make you give them up. You have them for a reason, probably. But I would encourage you, is there a second brand that I'm okay with? It's my backup brand. It may be not as good, but I'm still okay with it if this was what I had to grab. And that way I can alternate. I can watch for deals on my favorite, but then I can grab deals on my second favorite, which might be more regular depending on the brand you've chosen, so that you can potentially save a little bit more money. Obviously, having no brand loyalties is a bigger money saver, but that's not always the most simple way to go for folks. So, just to kind of emphasize, you really do want, if you can, to switch up. Don't be stuck in a rut. One way to look at it is like you're a horse and you've put on blinders so that you won't see what is next to you. You're just looking for your product, but you are missing out on crazy good deals on lots of brands around you. So just don't do that. Keep your options open, and you will save a lot more money, I promise, on the things that you're grabbing. So let's talk coupons. Between the digitals and the inserts, I do want to emphasize with inserts, they're not dead. They don't have as many food options in them, definitely not in the summer. So if you're just getting started and you've been doing this for a few weeks, you're like, where's the food? There usually are very, very low food offers in the summer, because typically the summer is when a lot of moms, who are the primary couponers in the world, I get it, it's when moms are a little overwhelmed. The kids are home from school, you're like, I can't do this. And they realize that a lot of folks drop off during the summer in couponing, but they come back in the fall. So once fall rolls around, which is not this weekend, but next weekend, you will start to see more and more offers. So it's not the Labor Day weekend paper. We usually have low inserts the weekend of a 3-day weekend. But the weekend after that, you're going to start to see, we're getting more and more food as we get in to the fall, and then you get around the holidays, and those inserts, they become all food. So the fall, even more than the spring, is a great time to get into couponing. Now, with your inserts, we have 3 inserts on a regular basis. The Smart Source, the Save, it's had a few name changes through the years. It used to be Red Plum, then it was Retail Me Not, and now it's Save. Smart Source, Save, and P&G. And then we occasionally get a Unilever insert. So to show you what those look like, these are my inserts. I order my inserts from SundayCouponInserts.com. And I will stick a link if you guys want it in the comments for y'all. I had it ready. I have a few links ready for what y'all might ask for. So SundayCouponInserts.com. I have a standing order for 4, which means if there were 2 inserts in the paper, then I'm going to get 4 of each of those inserts when it gets mailed to me. So in terms of these, you can kind of see it looks like a lot, but a few of them are all going to be kind of the same. They're all going to have the same front on them because they're from that 4 copies of each of those inserts. So hopefully that helps. Now, they're not hard to tell who's who. This one says Save across the top, and the other one has its name as well, so Smart Source across the top. And you'll notice that there are some dates up there. This is actually how I organize my inserts. So when they come in the mail, I write the date on the front. You don't have to do that, but it is on the spine in crazy, crazy tiny print. Save yourself that headache. Write the date on the front, and then I take all my inserts from that date and I put them in a hanging file folder box. You can get an accordion folder. They're pretty cheap. They're actually in school supply sections right now, so you might find some pretty good deals. Those school supplies end this week, so don't wait. I have 12 folders in here. That's all you need. It will hold enough for 3 months, which is perfect because right at that 3-month mark, almost everything in that 3-month-old insert will have expired. And I'll show you a trick just in a second. So these are all the ones from last Sunday, and they are in the back pocket. So I'm always adding the oldest in the back. Let's see if he'll let me, I don't know if he'll let me hold them up and stay open so I can put these back in there. Sometimes hard to do things one-handed. There we go. So they're all in that back pocket together. The oldest that are in the box are in the front. So come tomorrow, I'm going to pull these out, or I'm really going to do it right now for you guys. We're going to pull them out, These are from 5/23. That's what the date on the front says. So I have my 5/23 inserts, and I can come to the database that is on Southern Savers, and I can quickly find out what is still good in those. So if you've not done this before, the database is right up here at the top of the site. Click on Coupon Database. The coupon database has thousands of coupons in it. I have my mama and I have someone else that actually helps me keep it updated all the time because it's a lot of coupons. So we've got everything here, and we're going to come here, and all you're going to do is type in, let me see, I'm going to make it bigger for y'all too, sorry. I'll make it as big as I can there. We're going to type in the name of the insert, which they go by a little acronym. So Smart Source is SS. So we're going to put an SS 5/23. And we got one coupon that is still good in this insert. One of the entire insert. That means that every other coupon here has expired. So come tomorrow, if I want to still use that Dan and Danimals coupon, odds are I've already used it. I may not have used all 4 of them, but I can come in, I can find that one coupon and cut it and then move on with my day, assuming it was even in my insert, because they're not all the same as we were discussing, but you can look through them, grab that one coupon if you want, and then you're ready to chunk them. You can also do a few other things with them. Troops that are on deployed bases that are like family bases where your family goes with you. They can use your inserts up to 6 months past their expiration date. So you can get together with some folks and you can send these overseas to those troops. If you Google coupons for the troops, you'll find a lot of options as to where you can send them. But that is a quick way to know in that insert what was still good. Let's see, we also have a save. So we could do the same thing here and just put in everything in that insert is gone. So you're able to tell really quickly, yep, we're done. I don't need to worry about those. I don't need to spend time with those. I can move on with my coupon organization. So super, super simple. And Kentucky Nana is chiming in and saying she got an accordion at Walgreens this week, or a big file to hold her coupons for $3.79. So that's a great price. It was a good time to get them. They will be back up in price after this coming year. And Skyla, great question. Ordering coupon inserts online, it's the same price as getting my local paper. So you actually pay by the insert. Let's say that this week there's 2 inserts. You're going to pay a set amount for 2 inserts. If there's a huge week for 4 or 5 inserts, that week does cost a little bit more. But typically, you're not paying a ton. You're just paying the same amount that it would cost to get your local paper. Now, I have a standing order for 4. That's a lot. I also have a big family. If there are not 7 of you, you don't need that many coupons. They do have an offer for 2 each week, which could be a great solution for you. Or maybe you go in with a friend and you do the option for 4 because it comes with flat rate priority shipping. And you split them every week when they come. So my inserts from this past Sunday, these 8/22s here, they were in my mailbox on Saturday before the Sunday paper. Doesn't always happen, but lately it has been happening for us, which is pretty fun. I always feel like I've gotten the early edition of the paper by getting them the day early in the mailbox. On a typical, let's say they're not ahead of schedule, I get them on Monday. It's not a big deal. But just so you kind of know when to expect them, I do get the priority mailing on those. I do not work for that company. I just have used them for inserts. I was looking back recently for almost 5 years now. So it just works. They come from a much bigger area than even my little town, and I'm happy. Sorry, YouTubers. Let me stick in that link for y'all. I was busy showing how something worked. Okay, I'm pulling it up now. Here's your link to Sunday coupon inserts too. Now everybody's good. Okay, so to keep moving, we've got our inserts. The other side of coupons is digital, and pretty much every store has digital coupons. So this is Kroger's digital coupons, except there's one that doesn't. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to turn this off. It's trying to spin on the YouTube side. One store does not have digital coupons. That's Walmart. No digital coupons there. There are rumors that Walmart is trying to activate a cash back system like Kroger has, using Ibotta to do that. We'll see. For right now, there's nothing. So on the digital side, the way that these work, again, every store has them. And Kroger is a great example because they have hundreds. The way that I'm going to do this, if you have never done this before, you're going to create an account. So all these actually tell me to sign in so that I can clip them. You're going to create an account. Once you're logged in, this will just say clip. And you will load anything that you want straight to your Kroger card. Now, you could be like me. I lost my Kroger card a decade ago. That's okay. Just use your phone number at checkout and all of these will apply. These apply automatically if you bought those items. If you didn't buy those items, they just hang around until they expire. And they do all have, I'll try to zoom in if I can. Sometimes it'll make the print bigger. Sometimes it'll just make the coupon bigger like that. But this guy right here says it expires October 9th. Well, if I've loaded it, it's my coupon until it expires. And that is huge, guys. So don't just assume that it's going to hang there until you want to grab it. Don't do that. Load whatever you want to load and have it. It's yours until it goes away. And it could go away for everybody else much, much faster than it's technically meant to expire. One example, I was going to pull it up for you, but I realized I used it this week. Publix this week, you can check and see if it's still there. It won't show up for me now that I think about it. But Publix this week put out a completely free digital coupon for Planet Oat creamer, coffee creamer. It may not be something you've ever used. It's free. They're giving you a digital coupon that is completely free. Load it. Now, I can't guarantee it's still there, so you should head over and see. But it is, it's worth it. And if you load it, I do not have to rush to Publix and buy it today. That coupon is mine until it would normally expire. So don't feel like, I have to drop everything that I'm doing and go to the store. Once I load these, they're mine. Now, this is not the way that it works when we switch to mobile apps here in a second, but it is a huge perk of digital coupons, just as you kind of get through it all. Oh, and you guys are talking, so with Sunday coupon inserts, the ones that are probably out of stock are really this week's inserts, and they open up subscriptions again once they have, like earlier in next week. So they don't usually take new subscriptions on the weekends if they do not have enough to fill that subscription for that weekend. But it doesn't mean it's forever done. They can always get more. It's just that I think that in the past, that's how they've done it. Sometimes they actually just completely turn off the ability to order anything if they don't have any extras. I don't blame them as a company. I wouldn't want to be stuck with hundreds and hundreds of extra inserts. So they're really only getting what they need to fulfill their orders. So it will come around. Gabby's saying the Planet Oat is gone, but that's a good example because it's not set to expire for like 3 weeks. So anyone that did grab it earlier this week, I tried to tell you about it. I put it in a post. I mentioned it in the Publix video I did Wednesday night. You want to grab those digital coupons when you can. Now, one thing I want to mention before we move off of digital is there are some stores that do not have a card. Publix, Dollar General, Family Dollar. Those stores, I'm still going to create the account online. I'm still going to load my coupons, but I'm basically loading them to my phone number. So when I go into Publix or I go into Dollar General, I'm just going to enter my phone number into the keypad where you would normally swipe your card. That pulls up your account and it will automatically apply your digital coupon. So super easy. Yes, I know there's no card for those stores, but they have figured out a way to have digital coupons. So makes it easy for you. Another thing to realize about all digital coupons, 99% of our digital coupons are all manufacturer coupons. So if I come in and I load this $1 off 2 General Mills cereal, I can't come to my inserts and cut another one and plan to use them together. It won't work on just 2 boxes of cereal. What I could do is buy 4 boxes of cereal and I use the digital for 2 of those and I use an insert for 2 of those. but I cannot use them together on the same 2 boxes. These are manufacturer's coupons. Now, a perk here, though, in terms of inserts or even having to add in on that cost, because there are so many great digital coupons, and because they tend to be the same across multiple stores, it means that you really have access to way more coupons than you would if we were just sitting in coupon insert land of 15 years ago. Meaning, our General Mills deal at CVS this week, there's a CVS digital for this. Well, I could then head to Kroger, load the same digital coupon at Kroger through their page and get another General Mills deal at Kroger. And I haven't even touched my insert coupons yet. So folks will always ask me, how do you get enough food within the limits of the coupons? It's not necessarily that I go to a ton of stores, because I don't, but it is realizing when we talk about digital coupons that it's like I've got a whole bunch of extra inserts when you start to think about the fact that I have that same General Mills coupon at Publix and CVS and Walgreens and wherever I might be. I can turn around and use it in that store. So just a fun one there. Can I use digital coupons that I clipped on more than one trip? Good question, Deborah. No, most of these, once you use them, they have been used. They're going to go away. They are not going to be in the system anymore. So that has pros and cons. The way I would encourage you to look at it is that there's a much better chance of that product being in stock. It definitely, if all it had was a digital coupon, because then everyone could only go in and get what their digital coupon allowed them to get, and they can't go in and get 10. So hopefully you're going to still find some in stock, but you are going to be limited by that digital coupon, and you're kind of easy there. Oh, and Nadine says she has 4 papers delivered to her each week. She got a great deal on them and no longer has to be a Dollar Tree bright and early. I hear ya. And no longer have to drive around town, which is Tawana's saying. So you're saving on gas too. All about it. So, okay, so we've got our digitals. To kind of move past that, I do want to talk about all of our mobile offers. And I have to apologize that we kind of have to go old school here. I tried to get my phone to work, and I even downloaded a new program before we went live, and nothing would work. I'm gonna give it one more try here, but I don't think we're gonna see it. Yeah, no luck. I don't know why. Sometimes it just gets in a mood. So we're gonna go old school, and I'm gonna have to show them to you like this. And I apologize. It's not as gorgeous as it could be, but you'll hopefully get the point. So with mobile apps, I guess let's start here, just so you can see the brands that I am going to recommend. So, I keep hitting the wrong button. PowerPoint here. We've got a number of mobile apps, and honestly, the list kind of keeps growing. Ibotta is the biggest. If you're trying to get in on this and you want to start small, I would recommend you just start with Ibotta. All of these apps together, you're going to feel like I can't even remember where this offer is. It's just really overwhelming. So don't do that to yourself. Just start with one. Ibotta has hundreds of offers in it, and it's probably the easiest to use as well. Then we have Checkout 51, Fetch, Shopkicks, Swagbucks, Aisle. Those are some of the big names in the coupon mobile app world. Now, why do we want to use these? These are like icing on the cake, because you can go in and you can buy an item on sale. I can use a coupon on the item in the store. I can come home and submit an offer to one app or more than one app if that product was on multiple apps. You can do that. So pretty fun, that route, and it does make for some pretty decent deals. Now, in terms of keeping these all straight, I haven't really mentioned it, and probably should, because this is what I do. But if you're using the lists that are on Southern Savers, I match all of these offers in to those weekly ad lists that are on Southern Savers. So come to the top of the site, find the store that you want to shop at. I have the site really zoomed in right now, so I know it looks a little funny, but find the store that you want to shop at. Pull up that store's list. So we're just going to go Publix here for a second. Pull up that store's list, And then once it loads, give it a second, there we go. We're gonna get a huge list of all the deals. But anytime something matches in, I'm gonna try to tell you all of the available coupons to use on that product. So that you're not trying to sit there and figure it out. Like Mush Overnight Oats is buy one, get one. Well, there's an Ibotta offer and there's an Aisle offer. Those are both mobile offers. Now, Aisle isn't technically an app. We'll talk about it in a second. But wherever they line up, I'm going to try to tell you that they line up so that you're not trying to do that yourself. I've already done it. Makes it super simple for you. So don't let those mobile apps overwhelm you. Now, let's talk about how they work. Because this is really where you are going to save a chunk, really with very little work required. Okay, so this is Ibotta, and Ibotta works at pretty much every store in your area. You're going to sit here and you can just kind of scroll through, going the wrong way. These are just the stores that it's recommending for me because it knows that they're in my area. I don't know if you noticed, but even Aldi went by. So lots of ways to save using Ibotta. You can do the search, like let's just say you just want to go and look through everything they have. You can do it by clicking on the store's name. So we'll click on Target. And I can sit here and I can scroll through. You're going to be scrolling for a while to scroll through all these offers. Or look on the database on Southern Savers if you're looking for something in particular. Or my preferred option is that you're going to come in and you're going to click on the little search icon, open up a search bar. Once you open up a search bar, over here you see what looks like a little barcode scanner. So open that, and it's going to open a barcode scanner. And so we can, I don't think any of the things I brought from home line up, but we can scan the barcode, and it says no offers found. But it will give you other things that it did find if you're interested in those other things. They're not always going to line up for what you want, but that is the simple way to use this. So in the store, you're putting things in your buggy, and you quickly just scan the barcodes to make sure that you're not going to miss anything. Now, another option, if you do want to look at just the app, you know, I'm not in the store yet. I just kind of want to get a feel for what is the best options out there. Let's see if I can show this to you easily. Right here, we've got some categories. Sorry, I'm trying to get the glare to go away. We have some categories, and we're in Buy It Again. But we can actually make these move over, and we want what's hot, and it'll bring in the ones that people are using the most. And the one next to that is best value. So if I click on best value, that gives me all the higher value offers. Again, I'm under Target. You could look at these under any store, and I can load it. So I'm going to show you this Rondell one. Just because I'm under Target does not mean that I can only use this offer in Target. And to load it, there we are. There's a little plus sign right there. Oh, I didn't mean to click on his picture. Go away. We've got that little plus sign. We just click on the plus sign. It turns to a check mark, and that is now officially loaded. But I can use that at any store, so I do not have to just use it at Target because that's where I loaded it. Actually, if I scroll down, I'll see all the stores that that offer is good at. So Target, Publix, Lowe's Foods. It's probably good at others. It knows where I live, so it's showing me my options. And some of you, if you went and looked at this, you would see Harris Teeter, or you would see some other stores there too. Kind of causes me issues when we have to put them in the database, but we try to get it as much as we can. Obviously, we're limited to what it will show us, but hopefully that makes sense for you. It's loaded. I can really use it at any of those stores that I wanted to if you wanted to buy that item. So we have a ton of Ibotta offers. We could just sit here and do this for quite a while. So use the search, use the barcode search, look at the what's hot, and look at the best value. Those are kind of your quick ways to just make sure you're not missing something huge. That best value section, if they're running any buy one, get one offers, like this guy is a BOGO offer on Brazzy Bites, which is in the freezer section. They're like little cheese. This is turkey, sausage, egg, and cheddar sandwiches. So you're gonna buy two, but look, you're gonna get $4.49 back when you buy two. That's a pretty fun offer. So that's under the best value to be able to find those really quick ones. Oh, and Kentucky Nana, I do have a Facebook page, so facebook.com/Southern Savers, and then we have a couple groups. We have a grocery group and a online retail group. Okay, that's the general gist. Oh, well, I guess we can't really move past. There is one other thing I want to emphasize here. Ibotta can be so simple that it literally just requires that you unlock the offers. So all those little plus signs, if I just hit all of them, so Go-Gurt, which is humorous, it's back for me. I already bought this week in Publix. Pace, Salsa, I'm going to unlock those. They've both now got their little their little check marks. I'm in Target, and in Target, you'll see up at the top, my account is linked, Target account. Use your Target account at checkout. So if I'm inside Target, all that matters is that I scan my Target barcode. And if you have not done that, I'll show you. But this would also mean in other stores that you use your store card and it is linked. So Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, you go grocery shopping, you've unlocked those offers, you just check out with your Lowe's Foods card and Lowe's Foods is gonna tell Ibotta what you bought. I don't have to scan my receipt. I don't have to do anything. I just had to check all the little check marks and we're good. So again, in Target, this would mean that you click on wallet and that you click the show my barcode and you just scan that at checkout and now Target is going to tell Ibotta what you bought. So super, super easy. They're one of the only mobile apps that does allow you to direct link your stores to make this as super simple as possible. So it is one of the reasons why I say if you are going to get started in mobile apps, Ibotta is about as easy as you can get, definitely if you're using it in those direct link stores. Now, not every store is direct linked. So Kroger, Publix, they are not. It would be magical if they were. They used to. It just wasn't working well. And people were buying things and then not getting their credits back. And so they realized they had too many people, that it wasn't working well, and they took it away. I don't know if we'll ever get it back because it's been gone now for a while. But that's the gist on how Ibotta works. And that same concept applies to all of the other ones. You're going to open up the app. You're going to load the offers that you want to load. Then when you're done, those other apps, or let's say you're on Ibotta with Publix or Kroger, you're going to come home. You're going to line up your receipt and you're going to take pictures of it. And it will walk you through how to do that. It's really, really simple. If your receipt's really long, that's okay. It'll let you keep adding more pictures. And then it will move to the next screen and it will say, hey, we found some offers. And sometimes it will automatically find everything that you bought. Sometimes it will find some and it will miss some. So this week for me, my Publix receipt was crazy long and it found some and it missed some. So if it misses them, then you say, yep, there are some missing, and you go in and you find them and you're done. So for me, this week for my Ibotta, I got back $11.59, I think, with my Ibotta deposit back in my account. Checkout 51, I earned $24.79, something like that, in points. And then when you have this money that you've earned up, you can get it out. And every app has a different threshold. So Ibotta's threshold is $20, and you click on account down the bottom and you click on withdraw earnings. So for me, it says I now have $49.52. And it's going to give me my options that I can choose a gift card, or I can connect. I don't know why it doesn't think I have my PayPal connected. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of turned it off somehow. But I usually do PayPal, and I have that just go straight into my PayPal account. You can also do direct deposit to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, it appears. We got a lot of options. Maybe that's why it's not there, is because they just updated this. But $20 is all that you need in Ibotta to get it out. Checkout 51 is also $20. Fetch, who I mentioned, I got $24 back from Fetch. Fetch Rewards is going to give that back to you when you have $3 saved up. So super easy on Fetch. They're all a little different. And Fetch does give you points. They're not doing a dollar amount. They're one of the only apps that is doing that. But just so you can see it. Fetch also has offers like this. I'm trying hard. I don't know if I can get this guy to show up without glare. This is current a Unilever reward. We're seeing this at Publix. We're seeing this in Walgreens. That when you buy, in Publix, it's when you buy $15 worth, you get a $5 Publix gift card. Walgreens is when you buy $30, you're going to get a $10. It will track you. So as you can see this, there's a little yellow bar, and it tells me how close I am. I'm $7.53 away. And I need to finish that by tomorrow. So if I wanted to, which I probably should, $7.53 just to get back a $5 gift card ends up kind of being like a swap, definitely if you throw in coupons. It tracks you based on the sale price, not the after coupon price on those items. So that's fun for Fetch. They're one of the only apps that does like tracking rewards. I don't have to purchase some of those rewards all in the same purchase. I really can spread it out if I want to across multiple purchases, and it makes it a little easier. Okay, do the Ibotta offers expire? I tried the flips at CVS this week, listed as an Ibotta offer, but you can't find it. So they do, Danita, and that is a problem when something becomes a crazy good deal, like the flips offer. If they've been redeemed the number of times that they have, they will go away. So once the redemption offer has been met, it doesn't matter that you've loaded it. It may not be there when you come back to redeem it. So what I would recommend on all mobile apps is that you use that barcode scanner in the store. You scan your chocolate pretzels, and if it's not returning anything, then you make the decision, do I still want to buy them? If they're going to cost $1.25 a bag. I really liked the 50-cent price, and you can, make an educated decision, but you scan that barcode really fast in the store, and you'll know whether or not that deal is still there before you check out. And it's not going to go away in the 10 minutes that you check out. A lot of times I will go ahead, especially on a little CVS trip where the receipt's super short, I will usually go ahead and submit my Ibotta offers in the parking lot before I drive away so that I know that I got them and I don't have to deal with it. Even for most of them, if it's there when you scan it, if you were to submit your receipt within the next couple of hours, you're okay. It's not going to disappear that quickly, but they will go away if there is a lot as you go through. So in Beverly, hopefully I answered your question in terms of how we cash out once we hit that threshold, that you're going to be able to get all of those offers back, or all of that money back in your account. In terms of the gift cards, my husband and I had date night on Thursday night, and we redeemed our Fetch. I had a little bit of other Fetch points too, so we redeemed that money for an Outback gift card, and it paid for date night. So yes, I spent the money at the grocery store, got the money back from Fetch, but then basically just turned around and used it for date night, which is fun. So you don't have to use it in your PayPal or your bank account. You really can do gift cards and then use it in other ways if you want. And it becomes the go-to for date night for us. Fetch anyway does. I usually always redeem for gift cards on those. Okay, lots of mobile apps there. If there's more coupons that you want, a few things you can do: contact the manufacturer directly, call them. Every product that you're buying, it has a phone number on it. 1-800-GARNIER. It's right there above Garnier's logo. Every product has a phone number. Call them and say, you know what, I absolutely love this, and I'm not seeing coupons for it. Will you send me some? They will. Or you could even call them and say, I'm not satisfied. They'll send you coupons. It's kind of the only thing they do. You can also reach out to them on their Facebook pages. And for some brands, I would actually recommend that you sign up for their emails. There are some brands that are huge at sending coupons, and Kellogg's is the #1. So if you are not currently signed up for Kellogg's Family Rewards, that's your homework. Go sign up for Kellogg's Family Rewards. Even if you don't ever earn rewards points, which you might as well, that gets you some good coupons too. But they do regularly send out emails that have direct links to coupons in them that are really just for you. So once you print them, that link won't really work anymore. You can't forward it on to a friend. But there are still some great coupons in those emails. So Kellogg's Family Rewards, that's the first one to sign up for, and probably one of the best in terms of sending out coupons. But other brands do send out coupons, so slowly getting signed up for those is a good way to get some extra coupons for what you want. Jolene, why does Sam's Club not allow coupons? No, they never have, or if they have, it hasn't been in my couponing lifetime. BJ's is the one warehouse that does accept coupons, but Sam's does not. However, Ibotta does work with Sam's. So if you are wanting to save a little bit more, you can do that. Sam's has started all of their instant savings. That's their big thing right now. So you're at least saving a little bit, but you're not going to be able to use any manufacturer's coupons on those offers with Sam's. I'm sorry. Okay, super fast. We kind of hit a lot of types of coupons there. If you guys have any specific questions, please let me know, because I want to make sure I'm not moving too quickly beyond things. But we've kind of hit the gist. I showed you as well through that how I organize my inserts. So they're in here by week. I'm really going to wait until an item shows up on my shopping list to then come and cut that coupon. So just to show you what I mean by that, I am going to pull up my shopping list from this past week. So this is my Publix list from this week. And I have all the coupons here. Now, a lot of the coupons that I used this week were just mobile apps or digital, but down at the bottom of this list are the coupons that are sorted by date. So if you organize the way that I organize, you will come in and you'll see here's a coupon that's in SS 801, this coupon's in 808, and you can cut just those coupons, grabbing them out of that particular date, cutting it, sticking them back. So I'm only going to deal with what is on my shopping list before I go to the store. It just makes it super, super simple. I usually will also go ahead and print any that are on the shopping list if I haven't already printed them, but a lot of times I haven't. I'll go ahead and print them then as well too. So we've got the printables here, but trying to make it as simple as we can for you if you are doing inserts. Organizing them by just keeping them whole and letting your shopping list tell you where they are. It's kind of as simple as it gets. So you do not need to have this huge coupon binder and cutting everything and organizing everything. You can, but it's going to take time that you're not necessarily going to win back. It's kind of like lost time because you're still not ready to get to the store. You still have to get your list together. You still have to organize those coupons. Where for me, I'm kind of doing it all in one fell swoop. I just shoved them in a pocket and I only dealt with them when I was ready to go to the store. So try that. If you need to get more advanced, it's always easier to start small and get more advanced. But sometimes if you start crazy hard with that coupon binder and then you try to back up, you're already burnt out and you don't want to back up. So that's where I would encourage you to go is baby steps, doing the large, keeping them whole, accordion file folder or hanging file folder, and being done with it, making it simple on yourself as much as you can. Oh, and Janine, yes, let's talk aisle for a second. Now, I am going to tell you aisle is currently waitlisting. Trying to remember what they are. It's text aisle, I think. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just pull up their actual offers for us. So with aisle is text only. So if you click on the links that are on Southern Tapers, they're going to take you to their homepage. You'll have to join their wait list. They really got inundated with a bunch of new users, and they're just trying to keep up with all of that. But they should allow new batches of folks in as they can handle it. The way aisle works, you don't have to save an offer. You are just going to go to the store, you're going to buy it, and then text them a picture of your receipt. It seems very strange at first because you're like, how do they know what I grabbed? But I'm trying to pull this up and I keep clicking on the wrong thing. For me, this week, I did 2 quick trips to aisle with a few of the offers that were here. I have been for both of my aisle offer, or I guess this is my 4th submission to them. I have been completely separating those items out because I want to make sure I can get it all in one picture. So I sent them a picture of my Lowe's Foods, a little tiny trip for Lowe's Foods. That was all La Colombe oat milk. And then Publix literally put the picture on my leg in the car and took the picture. Done. I already have, so I got back, they texted and said, great, your money's on the way. And then I got an email from Venmo that I already have that $11 back in my account. Now, the fun part when you look at both of these receipts, I spent $6 in Publix and I spent $1.60 in Lowe's Foods. So $7.60 that I spent and $11 that I got back. Aisle does not care that you're definitely putting their offers with things that are much cheaper in the store. Basically only using their offers when that item's on sale. That's how we want to work it. But that is all you're going to do. So once you're approved for aisle, or if you are already approved for aisle, when I mentioned this, I think about 2 weeks ago for the first time, then grabbing this and, starting to just get a few of these offers as you see them. So to show you some of the offers, I'm going to make it bigger for you guys if I can. So some of them are pretty high value. And one that's an easy one to mention to kind of come down here is this guy right here, Bud Light Seltzer. This is $5 back. So if you want an immediate deal and you are already approved for aisle, go to Walgreens. Right now on Walgreens, these are $14.99, and you're going to get an $8 mail-in rebate that prints at the register and a $5 offer back from aisle. So that's $13 back on a $14.99 purchase, so you're going to pay $1.99. This is one of the ones that I redeemed this week. They are buy one, get one in Publix. The buy one, get one price is $1.50 a bottle, and you're going to get back $2 a bottle from aisle. So they do line up, and they do make some good deals. All you're going to do once you're approved is just send them a text message. So they're the earliest they're the newest, on the list. It doesn't mean that all of you are going to be able to submit them. You are going to have to make sure that you are in the system before you start to buy these items. But that's super, super simple. Okay, let's see. And do you have to have a Venmo account to use aisle? Nadine, you do. Right now, all aisle is doing is Venmo. They're hoping to open up PayPal according to their FAQs on their site. I don't know these people personally. I've just been using them. But right now, all they do is Venmo. And the website for aisle, let me do it this way. I'm trying to think of a fast way to pull that link for you guys. I'm going to pull it just straight off of my shopping list. The fastest way for aisle, I think, is textaisle.com. Oh, never mind. It didn't want to be there. But I can't. Let's just try it. See what we end up with. Yes, it is textaisle.com. So I'll stick this in the link for you, Cheryl. Though, again, just to pull up the top of the site, it even tells you we've switched to a wait list. Here's why, and you can join the wait list. But it isn't currently open for everybody. So just a warning on that, that if you're not currently part of aisle, you're going to have to wait, but hopefully you will get in, and you won't have to wait super, super long. They'll just, let you get access to their offers as quickly as they can. Okay. And YouTube folks, I'm going back to put it in for you guys now too. It's just a couple steps back and forth. But it's textaisle.com is the link for that one, and it is brand new. So just be patient with it, and give it a little bit of time for them to let you in. Okay, there's the link for everybody. Okay, so to keep us moving, again, if y'all have questions, I am very glad to answer them. I had forgotten to mention aisle. Very glad to make sure that we're all on the same page, and want to make sure we don't miss anything too. So please ask away with any questions that you have. Okay, we're going to move on though, and talk a few just key couponing rules here for a second. And I debated changing these pictures, but humorously, this one is back. So we have a new Publix flyer. Publix puts out coupon flyers every other weekend. One started today, and there is a coupon this weekend. So even though if you can read it, the dates are January of this year, there's a new one for $2 off any children's Advil. So the first big thing for you to realize is that in every store that gives us store coupons, that coupon is a store coupon. So we're going to see these in Walgreens. We're going to see them in CVS, Publix. If your store gives you a store coupon, number one thing for you to do is stop what you're doing and look for a manufacturer's coupon to go with it. We've actually got a $2 off manufacturer's coupon as well. So you can walk into Publix today if you wanted to, use that $2 off coupon, use your $2 manufacturer's coupon. In my Publix, these are $4.99, regular price. So you are going to pay 99 cents after the $2 store and the $2 manufacturer. Can't get any easier than that. And we'll have a lot of matchups that do that same thing. So there's actually 3 things that are 99 cents with this new flyer in Publix that are all matching a manufacturer with a sale. So look for Excedrin, Advil, and Robitussin. Robitussin prices do vary significantly by store, but the potential is that all three of those are going to be as low as 99 cents because all three of them have $2 manufacturers and $2 store coupons. Yeah, thank you, Publix. So we see the same thing again, just to emphasize, Walgreens, CVS, Target, Publix, any store that gives us store coupons, we are set to use manufacturer's coupons with them. And I did mention all your digital coupons, 99% of the time are manufacturer coupons. So you just need to not consider those to be store as we're talking about this. Store and Publix, for example, no barcode. Publix store coupons have this little LU number that's over here in the corner. Other store coupons, if I'm really trying to analyze it, let me just show you in a manufacturer's coupon here. But the easiest way to tell a store and a manufacturer's coupon apart is if we look at these great high value all coupons that are set to expire next weekend. So you've got a little bit of time to use them. I just want you to look at that barcode. It's double layer. This is a new, it's called a data bar. It came out 5 or 6 years ago. You will never see a store coupon with that double layer barcode. So if I get a coupon, Kroger will send you coupons sometimes in the mail. If I get a coupon and it has kind of that old school barcode on it, that's a store coupon. Manufacturer's coupons always have this double layer data bar with 2 sets of lines. Store coupons do not. So the technology that's behind that data bar, that's a lot for them to have to put in. They only need this coupon to work in their computer system. They're not going to put all that effort into making store coupons, and they haven't. So every single store coupon that you see is still running on the old barcode, and it's a really, really easy way to get set up. Okay, and Nikki, there is no ISLE app, so the link that I put in the comments is the way to get to ISLE. You're going to sign up on their website, and there is no app to download with ISLE. You will literally just send them text messages, and then they will text you back when they have deposited your money into Venmo. So super, super simple. Nadine, I do get coupons in the mail from CVS. So CVS mails coupons, Kroger mails coupons in my area. Those are the 2 main stores that are sending them out. You may get some others from stores in your area, but those are 2 great ones just for some extra offers. Okay, a few other things. Price matching, Target, Staples, and Best Buy. We don't have any grocery stores that price match, but we do have those 3. So if I'm trying to get a really great price or I want to decrease the number of trips that I'm making, you can always price match there. Also, those 3 stores, they price match online deals. This is huge come Christmas time. And even bigger, guys, this year. Everything that you're hearing in the news, it's true. The shipping delays, they're only going to get worse. And if you're holding out for something, being that last minute, week before Christmas shopper, you're going to be 100% local because it is not going to come in time if you're having something shipped. I don't even know when they're going to make that shipping cutoff this year. It's going to be hard to know. But these stores will price match. So let's say you're walking through Target and you find a really, something you want to grab. You want to make sure you're getting the lowest price on it. This is where, a small plug for the Southern Savers app. Grab the Southern Savers app. It not only will help you with the database and the item search and other features, but it has a barcode scanner that is not meant to help you with groceries. Don't scan groceries. I mean, you can, but you're not going to be happy with the results. So that barcode scanner, clicking on it, I don't have a lot here to try, but let's say you found a book or a DVD. This would be go-to. I'm breaking the rules and I'm scanning groceries because it's what I have, but it's going to show you where you could grab that item online. And it searches across Amazon, it searches across Target, Walmart, Best Buy, all those places, so that if I am walking through Target and I find something that I think I want to get as a gift, I can scan the barcode, see if I can find it cheaper, and then walk to customer service and say, hey, I want to get this. Oh, my mom is bringing me something here. We'll see what we get. So let's scan. We've got some LED light bulbs, assuming that they're sold online in other places. Oh, that's funny. I would say this barcode is not, it's like a China barcode that they didn't key in. I've not seen something do this before, but it returned shampoo massagers and all sorts of funny things. But normally in the store, that barcode is going to be product specific. You're not going to have any issues, but it's super easy. You're going to walk to customer service. You're going to say, hey, I want to get this DVD, this book, this toy. And I found that on Amazon, it's $12.99, and in the store, it's $19.99. And you're good to go. They're going to price match that right there in the store. So now I have that best price from online without having to wait for the shipping or to deal with it not coming in time. It's super, super simple. So use that option, the barcode scanner in the app, to take advantage of price matching. It could also come in handy here at the end of back to school supplies. If you're looking for a graphing calculator or any of those items, you can still price match that out as well. Graphing calculators are huge. We were putting new batteries in ours this morning as the girls headed out for testing. They're going to use them for a while. Okay, one last one, and that's competitor coupons. In the Southeast, we have 3 grocery stores that specifically state, or actually we have 4, and I forgot to add this one. Publix, Food Lion, Lowe's Foods, and Harris Teeter all specifically state in their coupon policy that they accept competitor coupons. This is huge. So if we jump back to that new Advil Children's coupon from Publix, I could take that Advil Children's coupon from Publix into Food Lion. I could use that Publix coupon and the manufacturer's coupon and get the same deal that I was going to get in Publix in Food Lion. So if you're not a Publix shopper, but you have a Publix nearby, now keep in mind, Food Lion's not going to claim them as a competitor if the nearest Publix is 3 hours away, but it does make it where potentially you can get some of the deals that you're wanting in a different store. Why would I 100% want to do that? Because guys, Publix is smart. They know that they gave you a $2 off Advil coupon. They are not going to put Advil on sale while that coupon is out. But Food Lion, Lowe's Foods, Harris Teeter, they may. So sometimes you're actually going to get a crazy good deal by using that other store's coupon, because they didn't ever put it on sale, with the sale in another store, along with the manufacturer's coupon. So please to at least tuck those away and know that those stores accept those competitor coupons, because you may end up using them somewhere else for a much better price. So hopefully that will 100% at least get you 1 or 2 deals, but it is a great thing to keep in mind. Also, consider this one. This is not a competitor, but those coupons that print at the register. So I have gone, on Wednesdays, I walk Lowe's Foods for unadvertised deals, and we have a list of unadvertised deals for Lowe's Foods and for Publix and a few other stores, but I walk Lowe's Foods and Publix. And I'll go in Lowe's Foods, and I might grab a few things, and a coupon will print next to my receipt at that little coupon printer at the checkout, and I'll turn around and use that at Publix. That is not a competitor coupon. And I wish I had an example, but I've used the ones that have recently printed for me. You know what I'm talking about, though. We get lots of them, just various random coupons that will print next to your receipt from that separate little printer. Those are manufacturer's coupons. So when they print, they may have a Lowe's Foods or a Food Lion logo on them, but you can use them anywhere. They are a manufacturer's coupon. So little tip there too, because that's going to open up a lot of other offers for you. Oh, and Wendy is chiming in and saying her Publix accepts the Dollar General $5 off $25 coupon every Saturday. That's pretty sweet, Wendy. Ours does not accept that coupon. Our Publix is really specific. They do have a poster hanging where you get your buggies, and it says this is who we accept. And Dollar General's definitely not in that list in our area, but it never hurts to ask your store. So Wendy's at an amazing store. For you, if you head in and say, hey, I have this coupon, can I use it? Never hurts to ask and see what they say. Jolene, you're right. Walgreens is no longer putting ads in the Sunday paper. And you hate to look online. I kind of agree with you. I'm a paper ad person too, but I'm not going to look at it online. I actually will use the list that's on Southern Savers, and that's all that I'm using. So we're going to get there, and hopefully maybe that'll encourage you to shop Walgreens a little bit more. We're almost 2 drugstores. Let's talk produce and meat, because I've seen a few of you ask, how do we save on produce and meat? There are no coupons for produce and meat. I know that. But just before you, get upset by that, there have never been coupons on produce and meat since the beginning of time, we could say, but definitely in the last 15 years, no one's really putting out coupons here. So the best way to save on produce, stay in season, obviously, but buying local. So being part of a produce co-op, there's a few places you can use to try to find a co-op near you. So localharvest.org. or eat local is another one, but just Googling the name of your city and the word farmers market, co-op, CSA farm. Those are 3 specific things to look for in your area. We are part of a produce co-op. It meets every first and third Saturday of the month. We literally take our laundry basket and it is full. So for $25 twice a month, 25 each time, I come home with probably 50 or 60 pounds of produce. It's so much that I actually have a kid help me carry it to the car because it's even more than I can carry, and I'm a pretty strong person. It's a lot of produce. So that's the perk of being part of a produce co-op, is basically you're all pooling your money and then you're buying that produce in bulk from a local farmer's market. If you have a local farmer's market and you want to do this yourself, not a co-op necessarily, but just buy in bulk, that's okay too. Now, obviously, you're not going to go in and get a whole bunch of different items, but maybe this month you stock up on corn on the cob. Next month, you try to get those summer veggies in the freezer. That is still a huge way to save all winter and spring. So for that, I put that link that's down at the bottom of this. It's so.svrs.me/market. And if you head there, it is a market report. So I will pull it up and show you what it looks like. It's a market report out of the Columbia, South Carolina area. Literally looks like it's from, the 1980s on a dot matrix printer. So to make this bigger for you, every day at the Columbia Federal Farmers Market, they track what was there and the price. Now, they actually do this at all of the federal markets around the country. There are only about 15, I think maybe even 13, federal markets in the United States. So for most of you in the Southeast, this is potentially actually your closest market. There's one in Miami, one in Columbia, one in Atlanta. The next furthest over is Missouri. And then out west, you guys also have them. This is still giving you an idea. You can go digging for your market. It's hard to find the direct links to these reports, so you might just want to start with mine and someday later go dig for the one closest to you. But this is giving you an idea what is currently in the farmer's market. Even if we're talking a little tiny local farmer's market, if it isn't here, it is definitely not going to be at your tiny farmer's market. So what is at the farmer's market and what is the current price for it? So that if you head to the farmer's market, it's like you've done your homework. Because we don't like this, but farmers markets are haggling situations. So if you walk in and you say, hey, I want a case of corn, and the guy says, well, that'll be $25. You can pull this out and be like, wait a second. I got 15 as the top price at the federal market. So they are overcharging you by $10 a case. Now, you're still going to have to meet in the middle probably somewhere. Most of the time when you do go to a local farmer's market, you may not like this, but you're not actually buying from the farmer. Most of the time you're really buying from a reseller who went to a larger federal market or state market and is reselling to you. So you are going to have a little bit of an upcharge, but you at least know the price to ask. Now, this is 4 dozen ears of corn for $15. That's a lot of corn. You can totally get that put up in the freezer. You could go ahead and cut a lot of it off the cob and put it up as cream corn or as just regular corn off the cob in the freezer. It's going to do great. I don't know about you guys, but I grew up with grandparents who gardened, and I have lots of memories of the entire family coming to help cut all the corn off the cob because it was a little bit more than 4 dozen ear that they were bringing in. But it was an event as we got the corn ready to go in the freezer. But that would then be the corn that, as a family, if you went to visit the grandparents, that's what they ate on for the rest of the year. Now, are we that diligent to pack our freezers? No, but if we were, you would be saving a lot of money. So use that market report. Corn's just one example, but it's got a lot of things that are there that will help you make sure you're getting the best price when you're purchasing from the farmer's market. In terms of summer produce, the big things that I would focus on are, first off, what veggies do you like? But getting corn, even getting onions and peppers put away right now. You're going to use them in meals. They're going to freeze great and they're going to unfreeze great with no issues. Sitting here kind of thinking through this list. We'll also put up some fruits. So we've gotten a half bushel basket of peaches already this year. and put all of those up in the freezer. We like smoothies. We like peach cobbler. They're all going to come from that. Tomatoes, we also will put up and can. So if you want to go the tomato route, you can do that too. So lots of ways that you can save just with fresh all the time. And that's the biggest one with produce. So meat is our other big one. And with meat, I would still encourage you to buy local, and I would encourage you to buy bulk. So you will get some good prices in the grocery stores. I actually grabbed a lot in Lowe's Foods this week that was on double markdown. It had already been marked down once and it was still there, so I grabbed it the second round. Yeah, I am not opposed to markdown meat, but typically, besides markdown meat, our best prices are usually buying in bulk, buying direct from the farmer, buying that side of beef if you can, buying direct from the chicken processing plant. So some of you might live near a Tyson or a Pilgrim's Pride plant. They actually have a consumer store at those plants, and you can come and purchase from them. Local farmers as well will offer their animals in that same fashion. I have a neighbor who is currently getting half of a cow, and they had to actually go buy a freezer to hold half a cow. Half a cow's a lot of beef. If you want to go in with a friend, even 5 friends could easily split a cow. We've done that with 5 people together. We all got 1/5. It was still about 100 pounds, 125 pounds of beef for each family. And that lasts us ages. But you pay a flat price per pound for that beef. And you have the option to tell them, I want mostly steaks. I want mostly roast. I don't want ground beef. I can get cheap ground beef around town. And they'll do that. It's how you are requesting that the meat be processed. So it does make for a pretty decent price when you head in and you stock up in bulk on meat. Now, one I don't have listed here, but what we do for a lot of our meat is a local restaurant supply store. It's called the Chef's Store. So look around, see if you have a restaurant supply store in your area. There are a lot of brands of them, but the Chef's Store, Gordon Food Service, those are 2 of the larger ones. Anybody can shop there. I do not own a restaurant. I do not have a tax ID number. There's no membership fee. You just walk in and shop. But they sell bulk boneless, skinless chicken in a 40-pound box. The price has gone up a lot in the last year, but it's still cheaper than the grocery store. They sell 10-pound rolls of ground beef and all sorts of cuts of meat in bulk, or sometimes where you can just grab it by 1 or 2 pieces and pay per pound. But your cheaper price is always going with the bulk option. So look at those restaurant supply stores if you have that. Oh, wow. The Sunnyside says, my Ibotta account says negative $12. I have never had that happen before, and hopefully you will hear from them. I do know they're usually pretty good on their response, but they do take about a week on slow responses. So, hopefully you will hear from them. That would be sad to owe Ibotta money. You don't want to go that route. Never happened to me, though, so hopefully it won't happen to you guys, anyone else either. Okay, to keep moving, let's put all this together, and then we're going to move to Target and the drugstores really quick. So we've talked a lot of concepts, but to put all this together, I want you to pick one grocery store, your favorite grocery store, whatever. I would prefer you to pick one that is running a chunk of promotions. So that's not Food Lion. Food Lion's great, but they aren't running all the buy one get one deals or the mega events of Publix and Kroger and Harris Teeter. So think about the store that you're picking and what types of promotions do they run, how often do they have promotions, etc. Pick one that has some decent sales and head there. Remember, this week you're on week 1. It's like week 1 of a diet. There is no magical number of weeks on the sales cycle. This is the first week for you. So you're going to head in, you're going to buy 6 weeks worth of anything that you want that is on sale. So if you're using, the list that is on Southern Savers for a particular store, then I'm going to sit there and I'm going to look at that list and I'm going to purchase 6 weeks worth of what is on sale that I will use. Obviously, don't go crazy if you're not going to use it, but 6 weeks worth of what I will use and 1 week worth of what I have to have. Now, maybe you go somewhere else for that have to have. Maybe that is your Aldi trip or your Walmart trip for those have to have items. But I'm going to just focus on what is on sale for everything else. So 6 weeks worth of what is on sale. So again, if you're going to use that list that's on Southern Savers, you can go down this whole list. You can also come over here and click this magical dollar or less button if you just want to look at the top deals. It's going to pull them in from all three flyers. This is the new extra savings flyer, the unadvertised deal list, the weekly ad. It's got all the top deals right there on that one tab. Here's our Advil. You can just sit here and click the boxes. You can make your shopping list, gather those coupons. That's as simple as it gets. You don't really even have to look at the weekly ad to decide what is good and what's not. If it's on this list, it's worth getting. So this Publix ad column, I do not type the entire Publix ad. I only type the items that are 40% off or more. So if it's on the list, this is a good week to grab it if you'll use it. So by 6 weeks worth of what is on sale, 1 week worth of what you have to have. Next week, 6 weeks worth of what is on sale, 1 week worth of what you have to have. Each week that have to have section is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller because you're stocking up. You're getting 6 weeks of what was on sale. And come really about 3 or 4 weeks in, you're not going to have anything. Bread and milk, maybe. There's always a bread that's buy one, get one, and milk is always milk. So everything else, though, you are just going to be buying what's on sale. And you may come home and be like, ooh, how am I going to make a meal out of this? That's not how we're shopping. We are shopping based on the sales. You're actually going to have a pantry full of food, so you're going to be able to make a meal just off of your pantry. You have everything that you normally purchase. But it is going to take you about 3 to 4 weeks until you really start to see that all come together. And so now for us, when we shop, my normal Publix receipt, I will spend $75, $80, and I will save 120, 130 on that purchase. And that's not including coming home and submitting for Ibottas and checkout 51s and everything else that's there. So some pretty fun deals, but it does take you a few weeks to get into that system to change and truly become a sale-based shopper. It's not going to happen overnight. You've never shopped this way. It is going to take you a few weeks to get a little bit of a stockpile because obviously your family's going to starve if all you did was focus on what was on sale today and you have no food in the pantry. That isn't going to work. And bread is never buy one, get one here. So Jolene, if you're not seeing BOGO bread in your area, do keep in mind Ibotta right now has a number of bread offers. They have Sara Lee, they have Arnold, there's two, St. Pierre, I think, are the 3 big ones that I saw this week. If you have any of those brands in your store and they're at least on sale, then pairing in these $1 and $1.50 Ibotta offers may end up helping it feel like a BOGO bread offer if that's where you feel like you're not getting the deals. Okay, so really quick to talk Target. It's like a little Target intervention moment for anyone that is in Target. You are not allowed to go to Target without the Target app. And just to show you kind of the PowerPoint here or the notes as we're going to go through, the Target app is huge. We've got so many offers in that Target app, or if you head online to circle.target.com, you can look at them online as well. Hundreds of offers through Circle. And these offers are really all sales that if you don't take the time to look them up, you are not going to get the sales. So it's only sales that are going to apply to the people that are smart enough to take the time to apply them. So just to show you, this is Circle online, and it's giving me some recommended offers, but I'm going to show you how many there are here. Hundreds of Circle offers, and 651 right now to be exact. That's a lot of Circle offers. So I went to offers. I'm really looking at every single one of them. I would recommend that you come over here and you sort by discount. Show me the best offers. There's a lot here. 50% off of all these offers. 50% off Good Culture cottage cheese. Now let's put these together really quick. So you can load this offer. Let me slide this over. Load this offer. You just click Save Offer. This is now saved in your account, and when I check out and I show my barcode through the Target app, like I showed you earlier, I'll show it to you again in a minute, this 50% off is going to come off at the register. So it's like a coupon, but it's not really a coupon. It's really a sale. If I happen to have a store coupon, you don't, but if you did, you could use a Target store coupon with this. You could also use a manufacturer's coupon with this, and you can always use a mobile app with this, which we happen to have a mobile app. So again, it's Aisle. I know that you're not all part of Aisle, but just to kind of explain it to you, there is an Aisle offer for, oh, this is Good Culture sour cream. There we go. Good Culture cottage cheese, $2 back when you buy 4 Good Culture cottage cheeses. That's what this offer is. So let's jump back over here. This offer actually tells me in my store, these are $1.49. It knows where you're shopping. So I've got a 50% off offer. So checking out, I'm going to pay 74 cents a piece for this. And then I could submit my receipt if I was in on Aisle, and I would get $2 back on every 4 that I bought. So I'm going to buy 4 at Target. I'm going to pay 74 cents a piece for them at Target, which is going to be right at like $3 for 4 of them. And I'm going to get back $2 from Aisle. So now I've paid 25 cents a piece for each of those cottage cheeses. Now, I know cottage cheese isn't super exciting. It's healthy. We're going to go healthy there. But just to show you how these line up. So we have some pretty high value offers, and we do have coupons for a number of these that pair in. So whether that's mobile apps, whether it is actual manufacturer's coupons, or even sometimes digital coupons for Target, there's a lot here, 600 offers. Now, this is if you're looking at it online. If you want to use the phone, you can use that in the store. And just a tip with the Target app in the store, they do have a way that you can search by barcode. So this is my biggest tip for you to save you a little frustration. This is the home page of the app. That barcode scanner is only on the home page. So if I click right here to go to Target Circle offers, there's a search bar there, but there won't be a barcode scanner. So don't get frustrated like trying to find that. Just go back, hit the button to hit the Target logo to go back to the home screen. And now, you see that little barcode symbol right there? Now I can quickly scan products and see whether or not I have a coupon for that product. And if I do, there we go, offer saved. As soon as you scan that product, it automatically pulls up the offer, which was a $3 off, and saves it. So you're done. All I had to do was, and it keeps the barcode up too, so you really could do your whole cart just going through. That was a Gillette razor. I know that there are Gillette and Venus offers right now. That saved the Venus offer. So when you're done, you can X out. The barcode scanner goes away. But I've automatically saved all the offers really quick before I check out. And then in the store, again, wallet is down in the bottom center. I'm going to click on wallet. And then you're going to click on show my barcode. And I'm not going to do that. Your barcode is unique for you, so you won't want to put that on a Facebook Live or a video. I do have my red card automatically connected, so when I show my barcode, I actually have all my coupons apply and I pay all in that one moment, which is kind of nice, but makes it easy. And that's kind of the gist on the big ways to save on Target. Always using the Target app as you check out. I kind of view Target as like a treasure hunt, because some of these offers might be sold out or your store may not sell them. So just, keep an open mind, but it can be fun. We'll end up with date night sometimes, running in and just seeing what we can find. Normally for us, it's just the goal of not going home till the kids are in bed, right? You just kind of keep running little errands or staying out as much as you can. Okay. So let's switch to drugstores. And in terms of drugstores, I've seen some of you say you don't want to shop at Walgreens anymore because we don't have a weekly ad, or there's always going to be some difficulties. But when it comes down to your shopping, my way of looking at it is if you can eat it, it's normally going to come from a grocery store. If I can't eat it, it's 9 times out of 10 going to come from a drugstore. So all of our paper goods, laundry detergent, personal care, diapers, when I had kids in diapers, all coming from a drugstore. Significant savings to shop their deals. So this is a past trip and CVS. This is really checking out in 3 transactions, but I spent less than $5 for everything that you see here. And that's the perk of the drugstores, because I want you to almost view it as if you've entered a foreign country and they only take their currency. So I'm only going to put on the counter what I can afford. in their rewards, and then I'm going to get more rewards back, and I'm going to keep that system going. That is the gist of how this works. So in terms of drugstores, they are incredibly overpriced. You only want to stick with the reward deals. And I saw someone ask earlier, could I explain the free toothpaste deal? I will explain the free toothpaste deal this week in Walgreens. There's actually a lot of great deals this week in Walgreens and in CVS. They all end tonight, though. That's the stress of it. So super fast to go through just the concept. In CVS, you do need a card. In Walgreens, you're going to enter your phone number or use a card there too. You will not earn the rewards or be able to use your digital coupons without the store card. In CVS, you're earning an extra care buck. In Walgreens, we have two different awards, so we'll go to those in a second. An extra care buck is literally CVS currency, and I can use it for anything in the store except stamps, prescriptions, gift cards, and liquor. Pretty simple. But it really is. It's currency for you to use. So if I go in this week in CVS and I get $1 Garnier Fructis, this deal is that they're on sale for, I think, 2 for $7. This is going off memory at this point. You've got a $3 off 2 coupon, so you're going to pay $4 for both of them. I could pay with a $4 extra care buck. It could literally owe nothing. I will still get back the $2 reward that they're printing. So this week, again, the deal is buy them 2 for $7. You've got a $3 off 2 coupon, so you would pay $4 if you had no rewards, and you would get back a $2 extra care buck. But you can always use rewards from your last week or your deal before this one to pay for the next one. You'll still get more deals back or more rewards back. So super, super simple. Extra care bucks do expire in 30 days. So this $2 reward or whatever else you earn this week, you've got 30 days to use it, which is plenty. I mean, even if you just shop once a month, you're kind of good. And I can add them together as well. I met a man in Kentucky one time. He bought a computer. Now this was, I don't know why CVS was selling computers, but he did with extra care bucks. So you can keep on adding them together. Let's say you got a $2 from this deal. Next week you can get Glucerna bars. These are little Glucerna mini treats for 59 cents. They're going to give you a $5 reward back. After the reward, you're going to pay 59 cents. Well, now I have 7. That's okay. I can use the 5 and the 2 and a 1. Just keep on, add them together, and you will do great. They're perfect to do. They do print on your receipt, or they will load into your CVS account. So if you open up your CVS app, and they moved it on me. I think there are probably a lot of us couponers that keep clicking on vaccinations, because where vaccinations is where it used to be, but you want to click on deals and rewards. And when you click on deals and rewards, you're going to see at the top all of your extra care bucks that you have. I didn't save my extra care bucks from last week, so all my extra care bucks are there. And I can click the little plus sign and save them. The fun part there is that I actually have, and let me take this big and see if you guys can see it. You have 30 days to use your extra care bucks. Technically, if you use them on the app, that's 30 days from when you click the little button. So I just clicked that one just now. So I have 30 days from today, even though I bought those items in CVS last Sunday. So kind of nice. I wouldn't hold out too long and forget to save them, because you'll be kind of bummed. They will go away. You didn't actually save them, so you do have to save them. But currently for me in CVS land, I have my $10 Care Pass, which, yes, is totally worth getting, definitely if you're a couponer. And then I have 6, 11, 12, so I have $22 in CVS rewards, all saved to my card, kind of set to do a great larger deal if I wanted to this week. But they're also all individual, so if I don't want to use all 22, I can say, hey, I want to use the 5 and the 3 and the 1 on something. That's fine. That's just how they're going to come off. Okay. With CVS as well, if you've not been in there, I can't imagine that you haven't experienced this, but just in case, there is the coupon center in CVS. You're going to stop in, you're going to scan your card or enter your phone number. I haven't had an actual CVS card in I don't know how long. And it's going to print out coupons, and those coupons are good for 7 days. So let's say you go to CVS on a Tuesday. Those coupons are actually going to be good into next week's ad, and they could make for some really good deals next week. So just because you're not going to use them this week does not mean you need to throw them away. You need to hold on to them. You never know how those are going to apply into next week's deal. So save any of them that you are not going to use. You can also load most of these through the CVS app, and I would love to show you that, but you guys know I don't currently really have any CVS store coupons, which every now and then it's kind of done this to folks, but I'm one of those folks right now. So hopefully you've got some other store coupons in there. You can save any of them that you want to the app, and they're going to be good. It will also extend the expiration date. So I'm trying to see if I have an example to show you. Most of the ones I have are app only, and the app only offers do not extend the expiration dates. It's just the manufacturer ones. So I have this Revlon and Almay. You can see that they don't have a picture next to them. There's no picture. Those are store coupons. They are not manufacturer's coupons. Let me go back full screen here. So no picture, just that little box, store coupons. But if I scroll down, we're going to get to these guys, pictures. Those are manufacturer's coupons, just so you can tell the two apart. Because again, I can use a store and a manufacturer's coupon together on that product. And that is what makes CVS magical. Once we have all that discount along with a reward, now we're talking CVS. So you want all those store coupons that you can get. So we have two kinds of deals. I actually, my brain wasn't really thinking about giving you guys this week's deals, and I went ahead just to save on internet, and I pulled up next week's CVS ad. So let me, hold on, I'm gonna have to switch this over so it'll show it to us though. There we go. This is next week's CVS ad that starts tomorrow. Because usually on a Saturday, you know, even if I was teaching this in person, most folks are not like, yes, let me run out and go to CVS right now. You've already got things you want to do when we're done. So in terms of the deals, basically, just to get the concept, this is the same in both CVS and Walgreens. We see two kinds of deals. One of them is a big buy a whole bunch of different things and get a reward back. So next week we have that on a whole bunch of cosmetics and beauty items. By $30 worth, you're going to get a $10 reward in CVS. By $40 worth, get a $15 reward. That's your better option. So those types of deals in both CVS and Walgreens, it's mix and match. It's however you want to do them. And this is the best part in both stores. That spend 30 or that spend 40 is before coupons. So you've got high value coupons that you can pair in on some of these brands. You've got crazy good deals at this point by pairing in coupons. So, you know, go to town wherever we can, pairing in those coupons so that it's telling me to buy 40 to get a $15 reward, but maybe you end up between store coupons and manufacturer's coupons, maybe you end up paying, you know, 22 and getting back 15. That'd be great. Also, to just mention, on this particular deal, don't forget about CVS Beauty Club Rewards, which is for every $30 that you spend in beauty, you're going to get an additional $3 back, and that's going to be on top of this reward. So pretty sweet there. You do have to register for CVS Beauty Club Rewards, so if you've never shopped CVS before, make sure you go to cvs.com. Just search Beauty Club on their site, and it will pull it up. Once you register the first time, you don't ever have to register again, but you won't technically earn those rewards. So the other kind of reward in both drugstores, again, CVS and Walgreens, is on a specific brand or even a specific product. So this one, for instance, next week is Revlon Cosmetics. By $15 worth, get a $5 reward back. It's not included in this deal up here. It's its own little deal, and it's just Revlon. So you've got to make sure that you're, you know, focusing on what you're supposed to grab. Now, someone asked specifically for Walgreens. So let me pull up Walgreens really quick and show you. The easiest way to do that is with my pictures from this week that we did the Walgreens videos with and the CVS videos, already having them. So to show you this, I may have to come back in and readjust it again since we weren't, let's see, there we go. So in Walgreens this week, let's scroll through all CVS here first. We do have a really good deal on toothpaste and on Oral-B toothbrushes. So they're part of the same deal. I forgot to take a picture of the toothbrushes, but you want to look for the ones that are $3. This ends tonight, by the way, but you asked specifically, so I'm giving it to you. So I want you to grab 4 of them. The deal is $4 in Walgreens Cash when you buy 2. That's the name of their reward. Walgreens Cash works just like Extra Care Bucks. It is currency. It's going to save on your card. It doesn't print, but I have it to use when I come back in. So grab 4 $3 products. I went all toothbrushes because I'm trying to get a lot of toothbrushes for Operation Christmas Child. You could go all toothpaste. It doesn't matter. Grab 4 of them. Everyone has a digital coupon right now for $6 off of 4 Crest and Oral-B products. So you're going to grab 4 at $3 a piece. That is $12 worth of Crest and Oral-B products. Use your $6 coupon. So you're going to pay $6. Now, if you've never shopped Walgreens before, you have no rewards, you're going to pay $6. If you have some rewards, use them. They are not going to affect you getting new rewards. So let's say you have $5 in Walgreens Cash, use it. Then you would only pay $1. But if you have no rewards, you're going to pay $6. That's okay. You're going to get back 2 $4 Walgreens Cash rewards, or really $8 in Walgreens Cash, because you're doing this deal twice. The deal is a $4 Walgreens Cash when you buy 2, but you're buying 4. So you're going to end up getting $8 in Walgreens Cash. So even if you've never shopped Walgreens before, you owe $6, you pay $6. This is still a moneymaker because you're getting back $8 in rewards. But if you do have rewards and you pay $1, you use 5 rewards, you pay $1, you're still going to get back $8 in rewards as well. So either way, it's a pretty fun deal on toothpaste and toothbrushes, and kind of explains that Walgreens Cash system. Now, there are 2 deals with Walgreens Cash, so just to explain the other one really quick, the other deal with Walgreens Cash is like this deal right here, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see this tag super big. This is a $10 Walgreens Cash when you spend 20, and I'm emphasizing this. So this is a good deal. You could go in and you could buy 1 Venus and you could buy 1 Gillette razor. We've got digital coupons for $3 off of each one of them. They're both $10 a piece. So $20 worth of razors, $6 worth of coupons, digital coupons. You load each one of them. You're going to pay $14. That is okay. I know that it says when you spend 20. Remember, it's before manufacturer's coupons. So you're going to pay $14 and you're going to get back a $10 Walgreens Cash reward. So they're now each $2 a piece. Now this deal also ends tonight. That's the problem with telling you deals on a Saturday. But just to emphasize, if you paid with Walgreens Cash, let's say you bought your toothpaste first, and you said, I've got $8 in Walgreens Cash and I'm going to use it here. Do not do that. Because it wants you to spend $20, it's okay with the manufacturer's coupons. But if you use any rewards here in Walgreens Cash, it will then think you didn't buy enough. So this is one of the biggest little quirks for Walgreens, is that I do not want to pay with rewards when the deal says when you spend a dollar amount. Never use Walgreens Cash to help pay for those. You can use Walgreens Other Reward because they like to keep us on our toes. I'm trying to think about if what deal I have this week that is a Register Reward in Walgreens. I don't know that there were a lot of great Register Reward deals to even show you. Yeah, none of these pictures are Register Rewards, but Walgreens Other Reward that they run is it's printing on that same little coupon printer, and it is a $2 or $3 manufacturer's coupon. So you're going to earn maybe a $3 Register Reward when you buy 2 participating items. You can still use coupons on that. But what it prints is not necessarily just currency to use any way that you want. What prints is really a manufacturer's coupon that you're going to have to be a little careful with, because if I use it in the wrong manner, so I have a picture here that I pulled that's just an old picture, but it gives you the idea. So this is an old deal. It's a $4 Register Reward when you buy 2 of them. So you buy 2 of them, you'll use coupons, that's fine. They may even come out to be free depending on the coupons you have. I cannot repeat this deal back to back. These are the two rules with register rewards. I cannot repeat it back to back. And, sorry, I thought I'm going backwards there. Oh, don't do this. Okay, let's do this. It only wanted to go forward. Sorry, guys. To jump back super fast here. There we go. This is the other one. Okay, so with register rewards, and this is super easy. School supplies are the best thing to throw in if you can. So with register rewards, it is a manufacturer's coupon. So I went in 2 weeks ago and actually did this. I had a $5 register reward that was set to expire that day. So I had to use it. And I had bought a whole bunch of items that I had a digital coupon for every single one of them. Because I already have a coupon for every single one of them, to pay with my register reward, which is a reward and it can work on the entire purchase, it still needs a product because it is technically a manufacturer's coupon. So find something little. We do have 49-cent school supplies right now. Sometimes I'll be sweet, and if I've got a kid with me, I'll let them get one of the cheaper candy bars. Throw something in that you do not have a coupon for. And so now I've got a coupon for everything else, but I have that $5 register reward. It does not care that I just threw in a 49-cent school supply. All that it cares is that there's no coupon for that product and that I'm okay. When I give them that $5 register reward, it's going to go through just fine. It's not going to mess with your Walgreens cash. It's a separate system, but it is one that you're going to need to remember. So it's the only store that we really have to worry about a filler item. That's what we would call that in coupon world. But really for you, it's to just sit down and go, okay, I'm buying 4 things here and I have a coupon for all 4 of them. Like that Crest toothpaste and Oral-B toothbrushes. If I had a $5 register reward from last week, I could use it, but I have to throw in a 5th item to use that extra coupon. So as long as you remember that, and then you remember not to repeat the deal. If I get this $4 reward from this old picture here, and I thought, I'm going to buy more toothpaste, the computer would see that it was the same reward that it's about to print, and it would not print another one. So just don't repeat them back to back, and you're good. Those are the only quirks. Now, having to mention them usually makes people panic and makes people say, like, I can't do Walgreens, I don't know what to do. What I would recommend across the board with all of these drugstore deals is that you start small. This really, treat it like a game. You are not going to sit down and expect to win at some huge strategy game the very first time. You're learning the rules. So go in, get one deal, use some coupons, get your reward, go home. Do not keep going. One deal. Get your feet wet. Figuring it out. Okay, I have some rewards. Next week I'm going to go in and I'm going to use those rewards. I'm going to get another deal. I'm going to use some more coupons. Get some more rewards back until you've really gotten the hang of this. And once you have it, then it's going to feel a lot more comfortable. Now, some ways to make it a little less stressful in Walgreens. I tend to split my order in half, and I tend to buy all my register reward deals first, one of each deal, because you can't repeat them. You can't get more than one of each register reward deal. I let those register rewards print, and then I buy all my Walgreens cash deals together. And by the way, sorry, I missed a step. With your register reward deals, if you have Walgreens cash from last week, use it. Register rewards don't care if you use Walgreens cash. So I buy my register rewards, use coupons, pay with Walgreens cash, earn all those register rewards back. Then I buy anything that's Walgreens cash. I use any digital coupons that I have. I'll throw in a couple filler items and I'll use all those register rewards that I just earned. Could be 1, could be 3, it just depends on how much I'm grabbing on that Walgreens cash purchase. I rarely will redeem Walgreens cash on my Walgreens cash purchase because it just scares me. No, I know the rules, but sometimes when you hit the register, your brain can't remember. Was that a spend deal or was that just a buy 2? And this way, I don't even have to panic there. I used register rewards to pay for the balance rewards. And then those balance rewards, they don't expire for crazy long. It's like 6 months if you didn't shop in Walgreens, or a whole year as long as you're in Walgreens once in the next 6 months. I had a long time to use those balance rewards. Short story on that one. But this way, I'm not leaving the store with register rewards because they expire in 14 days. I don't have to worry about it. So again, bought all my register reward items, used coupons, paid with my balance rewards from last week. got back all those register rewards, used those to help towards my Walgreens cash purchase, used digital coupons, paper coupons, paid with my register rewards, got back Walgreens cash. So hopefully that kind of helps, just bringing it into only do a couple deals, do not go overboard, and you're going to be able to do that and not have any issues. And hopefully, Danita, that answers your question on our register rewards and Walgreens cash, the same thing. They're not. And why didn't you receive a $5 register reward when you bought 2 Crest? So it depends on the deal. There are a couple of deals running in Walgreens right now. So one of them on Crest is for the more expensive Crest. When you buy $10 worth of Crest products, you're going to get a $5 register reward. So if you didn't purchase that $10, let's say you got 2 that were $4.99, then you're not going to have earned it. In Walgreens, they do require that you purchase the $10, or maybe you pick different items and they actually were part of different deals. That can happen too. So you picked an item that one of them was part of that buy 10 and get a $5 reward, and one of them was really part of a different deal. That can happen. Also check your receipt. There's a chance that the deal that you grabbed was really a Walgreens cash deal and you did get it. Just make sure, because Walgreens cash shows up on your receipt. It doesn't print. But my guess is that you bought maybe 2 items that weren't part of the same deal. The tricky part in Walgreens on this, well, let me go to CVS here. If I mess up a deal on CVS, CVS will track you. The bottom of your receipt will say, like, you were this close. You need this many more to hit your deal. And Walgreens does not do that. So if you were purchasing the buy $10 and get a $5 reward Crest deal and you messed up, it all had to be in that transaction. So you basically, if something doesn't print and you think it's going to print, you basically just want to return it and try again, because Walgreens is not going to track you. I'm going to have to start over from scratch in another transaction. And that's kind of a bummer. But it is just a reminder to make sure that we are paying attention to those tags and that we are getting the items that are part of the same deal. And honestly, on the oral care aisle, this is an issue that we could all make, because you're going to feel like every toothpaste has a tag. Like, just to show you this one in my pictures, this is Crest and Colgate, but literally everything has a tag and they're different deals. So I wouldn't beat yourself up on that one. It's just another reason why maybe we want to just start really small, one deal, and really, really take a second to make sure, are these both part of the same deal? Now, a backup option, if you're concerned, because obviously it didn't work the right way the first time, is to use the Walgreens app. So if I pull up the Walgreens app, it has a barcode scanner. And when I use the barcode scanner, it's actually going to pull up the product like you were going to buy it online, but you'll still be able to load the coupon. So here's the app, our barcode scanner, again, in that side corner of the search bar. And when you pull it up, so let's go Gillette. I've already used my digital coupon for Gillette, so it shouldn't return anything. But it does show me with Gillette, if I scroll down here, any deals that are running. So when you scan something, you'll be able to see it's saying, there's a deal running for a rebate. It's actually being rude and not showing it. Let's see. Let's see if Venus participates better. But usually you would see on that oral care deal, Danita, that it was part of a particular promotion. And you would know whether or not you had grabbed the right Crest product, because they do show their Walgreens cash. They do not show their register reward deals online. So just a big warning there. You would be a little frustrated by not being able to grab the deal that you thought you were getting. Register rewards aren't going to show up, but hopefully using the app, scrolling down to see what the deals are would help a little bit too. Miss J, great question. I can't repeat them back to back even on separate transactions. So repeating a deal back to back in Walgreens, to go back to this example on this register reward deal, if I used this $4 register reward that's going to print from, and this is an old deal, but if I went in and I used this $4 register reward and I bought 2 more toothpaste and I paid with the $4 register reward, that is the one it's going to print, that will not work. You will not get another register reward back. What you could do is repeat the deal, not pay with the register reward, and you would get another one. That's fine. But you just can't, so people would call that rolling, meaning I got the reward, then I did the deal again, and I paid with the reward, and I got another reward, and then I paid with they don't roll. They're happy if you do different deals. So I could do a Colgate deal, and then I could do a Crest deal, and that would be fine. But I can't do the same deal, pay with the reward, and get a new reward back. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, and the Sunnyside saying CVS employee told her she could not use paper coupons with self-checkout. Now that's going to be on a store-by-store basis, but a lot of them do have it set that if you need a paper coupon or you plan to use a paper coupon with the self-checkout in CVS, that you're going to end up having to have an employee come through and key it in for you. So honestly, if you're using paper coupons, not digital, you probably just want to go to the regular register in CVS. I haven't been to one yet that let me scan the paper coupon myself. I was able to use them, but it still required the employee coming over. So just a warning there. But if you're going all digital, you would be fine. Okay, that's everything I had for you guys on drugstores. We've hit kind of the basics on all the grocery side. This is what I want you to do. I do encourage you to start small, but even small on the grocery side. So pick the store you're going to go to. If I covered on Southern Savers, pull up that list, pick 10 things on the list, find the coupons for those 10 things, and go to the store. Set yourself up for a win. It's like setting those little tiny goals. We're going to treat this all like we're on a diet. We're not going to say we want to save $500 this week. We're just going to go in and save the most we can. Set up a win, see how great it is when I have those coupons for those 10 deals and how great it is to save. And it's kind of exciting feeling. And then as you start to get to where that felt comfortable, we're going to add on to the list. So don't feel like we need to conquer mountains today. We're just going to get started with a small list and the few coupons that go with that list. One mobile app is a great way to. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to keep up with all the mobile apps. Just get your toes wet and figure it out. But please, if you've got issues, feel free to send me a message on Facebook. I'm getting a little behind on them because we've been getting a lot of spam lately, so then it makes me want to ignore them. I'm sorry, but I will try my best. So Facebook message or an email, jenny@southernsavers.com, and I will be glad to try to help. But hopefully you're good to go. Hopefully you downloaded the workbook. I will stick that back in the chat now for anyone that missed it. So the workbook goes along with this. It's almost everything that I said. It follows along as we went through, so that you should be good. If you've got questions, it's probably in there. The buy price list that we mentioned early on, it's in there. So use that workbook. Anyone that on the YouTube side, I'm about to stick that in for you guys too. And download it. It's free. Southern Savers is free. Use those features. Use that item search. Find out where the deal is that if you need something right now. Hopefully you're set to go and to save a ton of money. So thank you guys for giving me your Saturday morning. I hope that you learned a lot of new things or had a good refresher if you've been at this for a little while. And again, ask away on questions. I'll be back Monday night for our normal Q&A. We're going to talk meal planning and freezer cooking, which is another huge way to save on your grocery budget. So join me Monday night. And if you want to share this with folks, I am doing another couponing class identical to this one this coming Thursday night at 7 o'clock. So you can have them join in. If you want to share your tips with other folks, just tell them to watch. So Thursday night at 7, same class. You don't have to watch it again. I mean, you could, but you might as well just go with the workbook. So thanks again for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll talk to you again soon.